I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. I hope your day is going great. You know, I've had Reapers everywhere, great pepper. Raspberry is one of my favorite flavors. Raspberry Reapers everywhere. But I've never had a raspberry and Reaper. So today it's kind of crazy. I was walking, not crazy, but crazy that I never did it before. I was in the grocery store getting some groceries. And I saw some fresh raspberries. I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to have a raspberry Reaper Gusher, kind of. You have to know it's going to taste good. There are two flavors that are they go well together. So here I've got this. This is Rob and Tiff's Superhot peppers, by the way. Gnarly little, beautiful Carolina Reaper, actually. Very pretty example. Beautiful stinger on it. Beautiful pepper. So I cut it open. I'm taking a raspberry. Let me show you. Put the pepper down just for a second. A beautiful little raspberry. Isn't it funny how raspberries sort of look hairy? Anyway, here's my Reaper. Here's my raspberry. Kind of a tight fit, but it works. So inside this Reaper is a raspberry. Now listen, be honest before I eat it, who's a little jealous of this one? I mean, there's a juicy, fresh raspberry stuffed inside a Reaper. Isn't that exciting? The pepper nerd in me is wicked excited to eat this. Thank you, Rob and Tiff. You guys are great. So here is a raspberry Reaper Gusher. I can't wait to eat this. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is a great snack. It's Chase the Heat. That was such a good idea. Here's what's funny about Reapers. And it really is the truth. It's a bit of an acquired taste. So as you're starting to climb the ladder and you start getting to the ultra hots, you try Reapers, you know. It takes a while. It may take a while for you to kind of embrace it. You know, it took me years before I could embrace the real strong floral flavors. But the reason I bring it up is if you can get raspberries or blueberries and put it inside the Reaper, so that was really juicy, really could taste the raspberry. It paired perfectly with a Reaper. Not sure if it really tamed the heat very much. Listen, that was a hot one. That was hotter than the last two I had. Okay, it was yesterday. I had two Reapers, also grown by Rob and Tiff. That one is hotter, noticeably hotter than the two I had together yesterday. True story. Good example of how pepper heat, you know, it's such a variable. If, you know, I've said this before, but you can have a plant, you can have a Reaper plant and pull two pods from the exact same plant. You can have varying levels of heat and flavor. True. Man, oh man, that was yummy. What a great snack. The heat on that for me, that's not what my heat is. The heat on, for a non-chili head would be, you wouldn't have tasted the fruity raspberry deliciousness of the whole thing. You wouldn't have just been pain. One of us on the bus, this is an 8 or 9. That's a hot pepper. That's one of the hotter Reapers I've had in a long time. And think about it, it had a little bit of, you know, raspberry there to kind of offset that. That was a very, very hot Reaper. Super enjoyable though. Tasty, forget about it. Some exciting stuff coming up, people. Lots of fun stuff coming up. So, wrapping it up right now. I think I will definitely be joining you later for another. Can't wait to see you guys then. In the description box, you're going to see a link for Rob and Tiff. Check them out. They grow some stunning peppers, man. That's the hottest Reaper I've had in quite a while. Got my nose running a little bit. No joke. Right there is our pepper. Click it. When you do, you ride with me. If you don't want to miss a video on account of spicy content, you know, it's your jam. Click the bell for notification. After you see the drop box, select all. But then sort of forget you did that. Because if you solely rely on notifications from YouTube, you could be waiting. Visit us frequently. That way you don't miss any. Legal Fire, give them a follow. Some very cool stuff with Legal Fire. Oh, Dallas was very cool, you guys. You're going to see more of that coming. Right there, more videos. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.